Good afternoon, YouTube. Look at these two guys. Just rocking out over at Condo, or Sleepy. Digital Adel here, back with another Fortnite gameplay with Caleb and J-Bug this time. It was a little bit of a rough stretch today. We were dealing with lag, we were dealing with sweats. It was a rough one. You ever have one of those days where everything goes wrong and nobody's locked in, everybody's off the rails, and we like to try to get W's around here, and it's just one of those days where wrong place, wrong time a lot, and at this point in the day everybody was just goofing off. So this is a fun one. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so we had a team rush us. We make short work of them. This person was just trying to shotgun me from forever away, and they get immediately disposed of. But as you'll see that as the gameplay goes on, Caleb just completely starts having a lot of fun. he's having a good time, and it's caused some pretty funny moments. But as you can see today, back on my other internet connection, I'm back down here in South Florida, and yeah, it's not good. The replay servers are laggy, but I can tell you firsthand that my game was pretty laggy as well, so can't wait to get onto the new internet and be a lot happier. But anyway, we're going to continue to just loot, try to get heals, try to get mats, make sure we get the guns we need. Now, even though this replay is laggy, the game wasn't this laggy. It's just the replay servers are so bad these days. Now, we heard shots, over here in Sleepy, so we run over to check it out. But all along the way, Caleb and J-Bug are just cracking jokes. As you can see, there's no shield on either one of those two. Caleb may have 10 HP of shield. I just missed that snipe on that guy. And there were big pots back there. There were minis. Just missed that one as well. Just the hair behind him. Caleb's chucking saws. Nobody's taking these guys seriously. There's a guy on a boar back there. Another guy on the mountain. This person was basically Houdini. They just kept escaping. Back to a corner, hit him with the doof. They're down. Hit him with the doof, but he's still alive. Now he's got the advantage because he's above me. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta sneak out of here and heal. So I leave that to Caleb. Oh wait, Caleb is down. I forgot about that. Yep, bottom left corner of the screen. So Caleb was already down. J-Bug was fighting that guy. He does get the revive off, but J-Bug is now down, and Caleb is alive with 30 HP. So I've healed. I want to go grab that med kit over here so I can finish healing. So I grab it. I figure I'll take an eye down this long hallway, but look, the guy appears out of nowhere. So I pistol damage him a lot. I go to reload, and it picks up the wrong gun, and I'm down. I hate that. You go to reload, and then it just swaps to the weapon on the ground instead. But it's the way it goes. So Caleb starts to try to revive, but he hears the guy coming, and the guy was pretty low. I whited that guy whenever I was hitting him with the pistol. But he was a good player. He was a good player. But so Caleb, you know, like I said, was goofing off, and now he's got to try to lock it back in. So, you know, these two were just arguing back and forth the whole time because J-Bug wanted to be revived, and I told Caleb to fight, and Caleb, you know, he's going after the guy. He could have had a nice striker pump on him there, but the guy's good, man. He keeps blocking him with his builds. So Caleb's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to try to pop a mini while this guy's building. Now he's on top of him. Little edit party here. And, yeah. They are dancing, man. They are dancing. Caleb finally gets the mini pop and decides, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to disengage so I can live to fight another day. As you can see, that rift went off in the sky. That was the guy rifting out. You can see him landing back there behind the trees. So Caleb goes to get our reboot cards. All right, a little regame action. The whole time, though, these two, Caleb and J-Bug, just arguing about the revive. Why didn't you finish the revive? Why did you do this? It was hilarious. So anyway, you know, Caleb gets a little trolling in, you know, decides to play around as he's getting to the reboot van, just buying guns and just thoroughly trolling J-Bug. Again, the loot spawns outside of the chest, like 10 meters away. You know, I'm like, J-Bug, or Caleb, are you gonna heal in the open? He's like, yep. Still not locked in. Completely not locked in. Alright, so we are back, baby. We've been rebooted. I decide that I'm gonna just go grab my guns that I left over in this corner. Now, the sad part about this gameplay is that when Caleb was getting J-Bug's reboot card, there was a sniper over there. Somebody had taken my sniper after I got down. But I didn't have time to go back and get it, so we are sniperless at this point. Another guy shooting from the hill. Looks like we both shoot the tree at the same time, and I guess he must have broke it first because it rolled towards us. So, I know it's really old, but if you guys don't know, if you shoot a tree, it will fall in the direction of an enemy. So, I decide I'm going to go to this cabin, try to get some loot. Caleb and J-Bug still arguing back and forth. They decide they're going to go towards, I believe it's Coney Crossroads. But 3 kills on the board for me, 2 for Caleb. I mean, for goofing off, not a bad round. But, you know, just not locked in. So we drive over to Coney. Gonna hop out, see what's going on over here. See what's popping. Let's go. Now we can hear fighting all around us. I'm just trying to find some shield. So ultimately, I want to get to the character that stays over here in Coney because they sell shieldfish. And shieldfish, to me, are the best way to heal. I like slurpfish too, because they give you white heals and regular shields. So, but shieldfish will do in this situation. So we scamper on over and we get some heals. And I buy all the fish. Now, my plan was to pick up my big pot that the character dropped, but apparently J-Bug was like, nope, I'm taking the big pot. So I had to waste one of my fish, but maybe that'll come back to bite me later. Maybe it won't. Watch and find out. So again, there's fighting all around us, so I decided I'm going to do some long-range DMR shots, which is, the DMR, its place is medium range. Long range, that's not its place. Maybe on mouse and keyboard. Now Caleb is down, and you may ask yourself, why is Caleb down? Because he built a ramp into the sky to nowhere and wanted to bounce off of some tires, and one of those teams shot down his wood build. So Caleb is down. I eat a sniper shot right to the back of the head. Thank God for those shield fish, though. They get you back up to 100% ASAP. And so I go down here to try to get some more heals, but I really don't know where I got sniped from, so I didn't have time to do that. So I'm going to drop my pistol and hope for the best, because I need to carry some form of heals, especially with team down. I figure I'll go in this little bathroom and regroup, and as you can see, J-Bug is down. So Caleb's sweaty. J-Bug's a decent player, and I'm a bot without a sniper. I need a sniper, and there's fighting everywhere. So I'm like, I need to heal. Let me get some chug barrels. I don't want to waste my mats because I don't have a lot of mats, but then I start getting shot. So I grab the car and I'm like, hey, I'm out of here. I need to rotate to try to regroup, recollect my thoughts. I figured I would maybe try to run over their reboot cards, but nah, I see some more chug barrels and I'm like, let me get those first. There we go, got some more chug barrels. Now, I had an idea. I know we were goofing off. My idea was to run up this ramp and just blast off it for the fun of it. But somehow there was a taxi cab in the middle of that build. It wouldn't let me, so away we go. I see these builds here. I figure everybody's in Coney, and I find the old trusty sniper just laying on the ground like it was fate. And, I'm foraging for ammo. I'm foraging for heals. I need materials because I don't have very many after being rebooted. But I also don't have a lot of time because Storm is also pushing me. So we are in a precarious situation. Now, there's people, as you can see, that were way at the top of that big build. They're all to the right, so I figure I'll rotate left if they're all to the right. Just gonna take some hard cover here on this rock and these trees, far away from the action. Maybe I can get a snipe in. But nah, I don't want to give away my position. I need to find some heals, is what I need to do. 36 HP, 56 shield is not going to cut it. But as fate would have it, we find some chug splashes, we find a fireplace, and so we're going to heal here. Now, I want to keep stoking the fireplace, but I don't have any more mats. Building that little wall put me out. Then I accidentally put my fire out with my chug splashes, but hey, it is what it is. We don't have time for this because Zone's going to be moving. And there it is. Zone's moving. So we make our way into town, just taking some hard cover. Now this is a risky play, but the reason I do this play is because I don't think anybody's going to look over here. They're all engaged in the action center of Coney Crossroads. So I'm just hiding out behind a boulder that could crush me and, take my life down. But I spot somebody. I heard somebody with a chug cannon. I thought it was that person, but on second thought, I don't think it is them. And we thin the herd with the snipe. Down they go. That's one less person to worry about. As you can see, there's 5 people left. 3 different teams. So we have a bunch of solos. 2 people left. 2 different teams. Now, I figure I'm going to roll the boulder on that guy's build, break his build, get a spot in zone, and just hole up. Because I don't have a lot of materials, and I am wasting a ton of materials with these builds. I know there's a guy up top there sniping, so I want to burn him out. Ah, there's the guy with the chug. So he hops out of his build and goes right back up to the high tower. I know there's 2 people left, so I'm a little hesitant about what's happening here. Because I know there's 2. But I don't know where the 3rd one's at. Or the 2nd one, rather. So we have 1 accounted for, but can't find the other. As you can see, I keep jumping because I'm trying to peek. And so I figure I'm just gonna block myself in here. And I ran out of mats. Nope. No wall coming, because I have no more mats. Oh, and then my wall gets broken by a sniper shot. He starts trying to rain fire. I pull an angle. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to wait for him to peek, and it's going to be a snipe off. As you can see the long barrel of his sniper peeking over that wall. So I'm going to try to use my 3rd-person view camera here and see over that build. He's hard scoping, so I'm jumping. Because if he has aim assist, if he's on controller, jumping breaks his aim assist. He peeks over the build. Perfect headshot opportunity. He is out of the game. Back to lobby. It's a 1v1. Now, this person put themselves in a tough spot because they're up against Storm. So, I'm just trying to figure out where in this build that other person is, and there they are. They just put a roof on as I threw those fireflies, but it scared them enough to back off to the left side of their build. So now they're running left. I'm just trying to keep the pressure on so that Storm's pushing them into the open. But they are making their way forward with those builds. That's the key. So I keep the high ground. I see them. I figure I'm going to jump peek them with the sniper. Oh, just missed the left hip. Could have been costly, but I hit him with the doof. They're really low now. And Storm's pushing them. They try to run out behind, and that's it. It's over. What a clutch. Got the 6 kills on board, 2 from Caleb. A whole round where we were just goofing off. That was a fun game. If you like the content, subscribe for more. GG's.